This place is great, really comfortable. I'm just gonna get settled in. Time to move on. Get on with my life. Yes, absolutely. Now, like I said, it was a long time ago. Let it go. Seriously. Definitely more my style than Panama, or Hoboken, I guess. No, if I'm honest, I just got kind of bored of boozing. I mean, once in a while, but not all the time. You're right, it wasn't doing me any favors. Maybe I'd lost my self-respect, but it's back. I'm excited, really. I really needed a new start. I think you're right. I think I am gonna like it here. It's certainly ain't New Jersey. It's my new life. Just like you said. Listen, if you think I can still do a job, what have I got to lose? Apart from the weight. Very funny. Ha ha. Yes, that is a fake laugh, you jerk.
Y hola, ¿qué tal, gente de YouTube? Estamos en un nuevo video para el canal. En un nuevo serie no, la saga. Para finiquitar la saga de una gran historia como la es Más Payne. Que ya está en el canal Más Payne 1, Más Payne 2. Y llega finalmente para terminar todo este complot. Uno de los mejores juegos con las mejores cinemáticas que yo he visto en mi vida. Bueno, cinemáticas no, con los momentos de acción más puros y duros que ha habido en los pinches videojuegos, que es Más Payne 3, parce. Este juego es una chimba. Por lo que he visto, la ambientación del juego está muy bien hecha. La forma en que actúan los enemigos cuando reciben disparos es realista, es muy chimba. El juego es una pasada completa. Yo nunca me lo he pasado, gracias a Dios. Vamos a disfrutar de un juego que no me he pasado por fin. Y lo voy a disfrutar como un niño, weón. Como disfruté los GTAs en su momento. Porque los GTAs nunca me los pasé. Entonces, este tampoco. Más Payne ya me lo había pasado, son buenos los dos. De hecho, este juego, cómo comenzó, si ya vieron la cinemática inicial, inicial es re melancólica porque el marica está en la inmunda, weón. De hecho ya no está viviendo en Estados Unidos, está viviendo en otro lugar que ya vamos a conocer qué lugar es. Y bien la mierda. Mucho alcohol, muchas drogas, no drogas de drogarse, sino drogas, bueno, pues sí, las drogas son para drogarse, pero no drogas tipo cocaína, marihuana, no, esas drogas no, hablo de drogas literalmente médicas, ¿ya? Fuma mucho, bebe mucho, ya saben que la historia de Más Payne es triste y melancólica, además no poder, es uno de los personajes que más ha sufrido en los videojuegos. El man perdió a su mujer, a su hija, le hicieron la vida imposible en el primer juego, en el segundo se está volviendo a enamorar de Mona y la mataron al final del juego. El man sirve solamente para sufrir, weón, no hay una vida de felicidad para él. Las pesadillas lo siguen, es por eso que él toma tanto, por eso fuma tanto, por eso se droga tanto. Su vida es una mierda. De hecho, yo creo que por eso se alejó del país. Pero bueno, yo me estoy liando mucho con la historia. Si no han visto los primeros 2 juegos, véanselos, están en el canal. Y vamos a comenzar con esto llamado Más Payne 3.
I'd become what they wanted me to be. A killer. Some rent-a-clown with a gun who puts holes in other bad guys. Well, that's what they had paid for, so in the end, that's what they got. Say what you want about Americans, but we understand capitalism. You buy yourself a product and you get what you pay for. And these chumps had paid for some angry gringo without the sensibilities to know right from wrong. Here I was, about to execute this poor bastard like some dime store angel of death. And I realized they were correct. I wouldn't know right from wrong if one of them was helping the poor and the other was banging my sister.
Capítulo 1. Sao Paulo, Brasil. Jueves.
I'd arrived in Sao Paulo a few weeks before. I was working a protection detail for the kind of people who need protection in a town like this. And what kind of town was this? One where I didn't speak the language and they didn't water down their drinks. So for now, we seemed to get along just fine. Of course, that was about to change.
Hey, brother.
Hey.
How's the cocktail?
It's scotch. I never mix my drinks.
Yeah, at least not on duty.
Something like that.
Man, that favela is big.
Yep. Nothing like the view of extreme poverty to make a penthouse cocktail party really swing.
I guess they call it trickle-down economics.
That's funny.
It's supposed to be a charity thing. Drink and give money. I don't know, something for the kids. Hey, listen, man, we better look lively. This place is a nightmare. They just got cowboys running security downstairs. Something rotten in the air.
That didn't mean much. There was always something rotten in the air. The family we were protecting were local celebrities, rich parasites with delusions of humanity. The kind of people who end up in glossy magazines or body bags, depending on how their luck runs. So where are they all? I see Rodrigo over there talking to that guy.
Yeah, I don't know him. That guy next to him, he's some kind of cop. I think, I'm not sure. Serious though, big end cop, anti-gang sort of thing. I can't remember his name.
So who's this guy?
That guy's a plastic surgeon or some kind of surgeon. Tummy tucks and cock implants. Look at Marcel. Still dances like a fool.
Guess that's what a European education and a coke habit will do for Ricky Martin look-alike.
That's very funny, Max. Oh, excuse me.
I was mostly working for Rodrigo Branco, a local businessman. Built things, did some charity, had things named after him, won awards, owned things, people. One of the trophies he had won was his wife, Fabiana. She was hot and wanted to be dangerous. Some good genes trying to fight their way out of a cesspit. She'd married well and was now at leisure to regret her good fortune. They got along as well as any rich workaholic and his younger airhead wife tend to get along. They mostly ignored each other. She spent a lot of time with his cokehead younger brother, Marcello. He was a good-time guy if your idea of a good time was an expensive suit, a bottle of champagne, and nothing between the ears. The middle brother, Victor, had just walked in. He was a local politician. Guy was smoother than an oil slick on an iceberg and about as toxic. The rest of the crowd, I didn't know, but I could imagine the types. People who know if they drink enough, they won't have to feel guilty about their good fortune. Suddenly, things turned real ugly. Felt like our hangovers arrived right on cue.
Passos! What was that? I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's go.
Things had gone from fine to fucked up and now there were two idiots at the wheel.
Clear. Got this floor?
Sure.
Look after yourself, bro. Stay safe.
It wasn't my own safety I was concerned about, trophy wife or not. I'd said I would protect the girl. I hoped I hadn't lost my edge, along with everything else. It was time to choose, a nasty fall or a bullet to the head.
Pausa dramática. A ver, secuestraron a mucha gente. Nos contó un poquito y cómo al ambiente. Hay un man que nos contrató que es el jefe de todos, pero tiene una esposa muy joven en la cual se la permanece con Marcelo, que es este man que la mantiene como drogado y que le gusta mucho la rumba, y seguramente hay algún lío, algún problemita ahí, algún enredo, ya saben, infidelidad. Y entró esta gente a secuestrar a todo ese poco de gente.
Dessa você não escapa, cuzão!
The boss lady. Only this time she wasn't calling for more vodka in her Cosmo. Trashy magazines and pretty trashy people. I just hoped I could keep them out of the crime section. Out on one of the balconies, and I hoped not about to be thrown off it.
Momento más. Vamos para allá. Bueno, un poquito triste que el juego esté full en inglés. Me gustaría que no estuviera en inglés, pero no se puede.
Might have been stupidity or drunkenness, or maybe both. But before I knew it, I was back taking insane risks, trying to save fallen women.
Tranquila! Nós cuidamos disso.
Nice work. Hey, you need a hand?
No, you? Who the hell's Rodrigo?
I don't know, man. Thanks.
Somebody's gotta go find him.
Está tudo sob controle agora. Fica tranquilo.
I imagined the elevator doors opening to a firing squad of muzzles. As far as I could see it, the one thing my plan had going was that no one else would be stupid enough to pull this move.
Where you got him?
Mata esse arrombado! Mata esse arrombado! Vamos conseguir! Vai, caralho! Pega esse safado!
Cabeza, buenísima.
They weren't waiting on my say-so. I had to move.
¿Hay nada más? Guardia de seguridad muerto. Ustedes por aquí. Una escopeta. Ok, el man puede llevar dos armas. Claro, el rifle y la pistola. Puede llevar doble pistola. Claro, pero ahorita no puedo llevar doble pistola porque pues tenemos un rifle en la mano. O sea, así es realista. El juego se ve bastante detallista en estas cosas ya.
It looked like they were taking him out through the basement. Maybe I still had a shot. Rodrigo was too rich a prize for them to throw away. Sure, I'd have to work hard to get him back, but I knew the bad guys would want the boss alive almost as much as I did.
Filho da puta, pensa que é! Estão comigo na mira, preciso de ajuda! Vamos mostrar a eles porque somos o comando som!
A ver, le estoy agarrando la onda de la cosa porque yo me había
The control box was on the wall to the left of the gate. Being famous as well as rich is the bad guys know who to kidnap. Another parking lot rattling with gunfire. Was I too late?
Get up. Come on, get up. You're okay. Come with me. Just come. It's okay. Stay right here. It's okay.
Ei, vocês aí! Que porra vocês estão fazendo? A justiça local?
Que porra você acha que é, falando com meus homens assim?
Você acha que tem o direito de matar as pessoas a sangue frio, Becker?
Cala a boca, cuzão! Continua dando multas. Não põe o nariz onde não é chamado. Vamos!
Ajuda, cara.
Chama uma ambulância!
Me ajuda.
Muy raro, ¿no?
Fuck.
You did good, Max.
You say so. Don't look so good.
Hey, what could be better, huh? The good guys are reunited, and the Commando Sombra are dead.
I guess. So who's this guy?
I don't know. Some kind of cop. Different branch of the police. Not UFE, but normal cops. I don't know about this stuff, politics. Everywhere politics. Shit, Max, you look kind of beat up. Let's get this lot home, and then I'll get you home too. Come on.
Digo que es raro porque los maricas de la seguridad, los de la Fuerza Sombra se llaman, llegaron a matar a los manes, o sea, no llegaron como a...
Back home, it was time for some R&R, the only way I knew how.
Drogas con alcohol, marica, qué mala combinación. Uf. Muy mala combinación.
And with that, I guess I was ready for bed.
Capítulo 2 dirás, casi lo mejor. Martes siguiente, 23.
A couple of days later, it was back to work, ferrying the boss's broad and his dipshit of a brother out for the night so they could recover from their brush with mortality. Then again, what did I expect? These were the kind of people who went to nightclubs in helicopters. Fabiana had brought her sister along, presumably so she could show off just how rich and empty her life was. And boy, was she about to learn the meaning of rich and empty.
Max! Max! I was speaking to you!
Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I was saying we gotta do a lot of scrapes, man!
Well, we're still here.
Hey!
Thanks to you, Max. I owe you my life.
It wasn't just him, huh, baby?
Oh, yes, Marcel. I'm sure you did a lot to save everyone. You were probably worried about getting blood on your stash.
Very funny!
Thank you, Max. I don't know what I would do without my sister.
Spend even more time doing something useful. You know she works in the favela.
She's the good sister. Oh, shut up. What did you hear, Baba? More bodies turned up where people went missing. It's horrifying.
Did someone say Buzz Q?
Hey.
I'm just kidding, but it is a cool town, man. Hey, here we are!
Loca la otra. Ella es la tipa buena, trabaja en las favelas. Es la ricachona libre, literalmente.
Good luck.
I love this place. Isla Carioca, palavra. I love this view. It's a real chill place to hang, you know? Do a little business, have some fun. I need it too. I've been working far too hard. Like a whore during Fleechy Weeky, as my roommate used to say. You like that, Max?
That's pretty funny.
Você se lembra da minha irmã, Giovanna?
Claro que sim, Fabiana. I'm glad you are still with us. Come, I heard what happened. I've missed you. I would have called, but you know how it is. Didn't want it to bother you.
Hey, Marcel, I think I might have an interesting investment.
last week was Fashion Week. My God, Egypt, but so beautiful. You know Anastasia?
Oh yeah, I know Anna.
Nothing but the second best. Why can't we sit over there, man? I love you, but Claudio booked in advance.
Claudio? Fucking Claudio, he isn't even any good. If he were good, he'd be in Barcelona, Milan, he couldn't even make it in Germany. Now he comes back here and acts like fucking royalty.
I'll introduce you.
Nah, name precisa. Just give me a bottle of champagne, eh?
This kind of place made me want to puke. I needed a real drink to deal with the electronic music and the robotic people.
Otras épocas, ¿no? Otras épocas.
He acts cool with me.
What's that?
Nothing. Say, Max, you're a man of the world. What do you fucking do it, man?
About what?
What do you do about life?
Look at me, I'm standing in a nightclub, listening to music I can't stand. I'm 5,000 miles from home, I'm armed and I'm drinking. You don't want to listen to advice from me, amigo.
Oh, Max, I love you, man. You're fucking real, you know? Oh, shit. People. Fuck them. People get me wrong. I think I love a wrong woman. Oh, excuse me. Fabio! Fabio! Ah, my nigga, how are you? What you been, Mo? What you been?
Thank God he had left. A minute more of his drivel and I would have had to put a bullet in him myself. It soon turned out I wasn't the only one.
Está llegando mucha gente rara al lugar, muchísima gente rara. Lo van a secuestrar otra vez. Ay, güey, Maya, la cero. Parece porque uno es solo y se ya por
Seen it coming, but that was no surprise. It's hard to keep your eye on the ball through the bottom of a glass. I just hoped I could get to Fabiana and Giovanna in time. I knew if I didn't get to the girls soon, they'd be leaving this place with either a price on their heads or a tag on their toes. The doors had been chained shut. I didn't need my Portuguese for Beginners phrase book to work out what was going on. The guy making the noise was the boss. He was sending them around to cut me off from the other side. And sure enough, a few seconds later, I had some company on the dance floor. Way out through the VIP lounge. Rich fools love a private exit.
Powerful.
Que levantan los cabrón. A esto es lo que le llamo yo realismo, weón.
I'd gone head first through a glass window. I deserved a little something. It was your typical trendy hellhole, a playground for the overpreened and undernourished. Sushi and house music and vodka, a place you don't get through the door unless you're rich, beautiful, or, in this instance, it seemed, a heavily armed psychopath. I remembered there was a patio upstairs. About the only thing I'd managed to clock in that place was the smoking area. Some guys took Giovanna and Fabiana.
What? Jesus, Max. Hey, I'm on my way.
No, stay in the chopper. We'll need a way out of here. I'll go find the girls.
Got it. They came out of there. They went that way into the lounge. Go.
Get up. You can't stay here. I need you to lock this door behind me. Get everybody else out of here. Son of a bitch. Boss's wife once this week. Now I was giving them 2 for the price of 1. I'd gone head first through a glass window. I deserved a little something for the pain. Unfinished business, and all I could think about was my unfinished scotch.
Don't shoot, por favor.
You an American?
Sure. Yeah, I'm from Steele, North Dakota, just outside of Bismarck. Anders Detling. This is some place, huh? They told me it was a little fresh, but I wasn't expecting things to be quite like this.
No?
No, see, I've seen things. I was a cop for 25 years. I've seen men run over by combines. I've seen husbands who just ate their wives, but a gunfight at a disco.
You were a cop?
Yeah, just retired. Oh, what a life that was. And it gave me the money to raise a family. Oh, I got a girl at college in Wisconsin and a boy who's playing football for Minnesota State. You want to see their picture?
No,
ya,
that's all right.
tampoco
Sounds
es
nice.
necesario,
Listen,
weón.
you're staying here. Don't be a hero.
Oh, I won't. I'm retired.
Happy, healthy ex-cop? Give me a break.
Ok, marica, ok. No, weón, yo ya me jubilé. ¿Para qué mierdas voy a salir a hacer algo que no necesito, weón? Es ilógico también.
It looked loud and expensive enough to be Fabiana's. Her fashion sense didn't leave a whole lot of room for imagination, let alone food. The girl sure knew how to draw the eye, and maybe that was the problem. But at least I was heading in the right direction.
Problema grave.
Chega! Que porra você tá fazendo? Como assim? Você tá com algum problema?
Whatever the hell they were arguing about, it was time for me to add my 2 cents.
Aqui por causa das meninas do...
Victor's political campaign was starting to come unstuck. Seemed the Broncos' luck was on the turn. If only that was the worst news they'd received that day.
Matan hasta los cocineros, patrón.
Para com isso, porra!
They were still alive, at least. This crew was starting to look a lot like friends of the gatecrashers at last week's party. These guys had some real issues with the Broncos. They were back to finish the job. I figured it was time to start doing mine.
Wow, llamaron al jefe, el dueño de Más Payne, ya ves. Yo. Nadie me gana en este juego. ¡Oh! Madre de Dios, cacahuate. Papá. Con un poder. Normal ya,
This wasn't the time to be second-guessing myself. I had to hurry or I'd lose them.
Realmente voy a encontrar casi todas las partes de dorado que hay en el juego. Me rasco las piernas.
A little consolation prize for having my assault on the free bar cut short.
Elevador! Entra! Entra, caralho!
Cala a boca, safadinha!
Está ali!
They were headed for the helicopter pad. I had to get to the roof before Giovanna and Fabiana left on a one-way flight. I knew this was going to be a bad idea, but in the continued absence of any good ones, I decided to go with it. What a view. I guess my time in Sao Paulo wasn't quite the paid holiday in the sun I'd been promised. At least I was getting shot at by a middle-class psychopath. These guys weren't messing around. This place was like Baghdad with G-strings. A couple of more seconds and I'd have given some poor street cleaner a crappy start to his day.
party, I think. They grabbed the girls and Marcelo, but he's here now.
Yeah, don't worry about me, homie. I'm just a guy paying you lots of money to protect me. Yeah, what were you drinking?
Bet your ass I was. You try staying in there for 5 minutes sober. Oi, Olía! Look, there they are!
Look, quick, get after them! Are you crazy? We can't just leave her! We're actually gonna do something! Come on! Get the rifle back there!
Clearly, somebody wanted these girls bad. Or maybe they just assumed the Broncos security team consisted of more than a drunk American has-been and a Brazilian never-was who should have paid more attention in flying school. Either way, I needed to find Giovanna before they did.
Isso está ficando vergonhoso! Ela não vale a pena. Temos a mulher de branco. Foi por isso que viemos aqui. O Serrano vai cortar nosso saco se ela escapar.
The odds on Giovanna still being alive were getting worse by the second, and if Fabiana wasn't dead already, I was guessing pretty soon she'd start wishing she was. I was up for one god-awful performance review. This was a mess. Where the hell was Passos? We were two failed cops failing miserably at being bodyguards. He approached everything with about as little preparation as I did. Maybe that's why we got along.
Giovanna! Giovanna!
Max! Over here! What's happening? Where were you?
Are you all right?
What, do I look all right?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of here.
Passos, where is he? Is he okay?
Had to make a quick detour. He's fine. He's right there.
Oh my god. It's Raul!
Giovanna!
Raul!
What are you doing?
Esta vieja, hombre.
Giovanna! Hey! No, nothing. Go.
Seems like I wasn't the only guy around here who had taken his eye off the ball.
Are you okay?
Era el parce.
My weakness was the drink. Passos was the sister. Things were turning pretty ugly in this town. The boss's girl was gone, and part of me wished I was too.
No, marica, perdimos a la esposa del jefe, weón. Ese es un problema. Marica, nos faltó una pieza para completar el arma dorada, weón, pero no la encontré.
Well, what choice do we have?
We
We have never paid out ransoms before. But I don't know. I don't like the feeling of this. What about you, Max?
I don't know. I'm no expert on hostage negotiations. I know people who are, but they're in America.
We don't have time for America.
I know you're right, Marcelo. It's not like I don't have the money to pay.
Father made a lot of money. We have always been targets. We all know that. But much as it pains me, I don't see we have a choice. Maybe after we pay, we find out who did it. We have them... But we all know what I'm saying.
Who do you think is targeting your family?
Haters.
Who can say? Life in this country is not easy, you can see that. I have tried to do business the right way, but that's not always possible. Of course I made enemies, but I've also paid a lot of bribes. I have no idea.
It's probably that street gang trying to get at me.
I don't know. People I know have tried to reach out to this group. Comando Sombra. They're not from any of the favelas around here. They're linked to the drug business. Now, what have I got to do with drugs? Nothing.
Everybody loves money.
I just want my wife back.
We can take the money to them.
Estadio de Galantinas, 55 miércoles.
Sem fazer barulho e sem fazer cagada, hein? Estou ali, pô! Ei, vocês aí parados, filho da puta! Ei, parado aí! Bota essa arma no chão! Hey, put the gun down. Put down your gun. Bota essa arma no chão agora! Slow. Não faça nada, estúpido! Me mostre o dinheiro!
What's he saying?
Open the bag. Show me it's full of money.
Depressa, porra, depressa!
Easy, pal, easy.
Vem!
Tenemos un francotirador. No, hombre, no trabaja para nosotros.
Apparently someone up in the nosebleeds didn't like the game we were playing. The money was gone, and I was next if I didn't get off that field. The bullets came from long range.
vamos a dejar el primer capítulo de este juego llamado Más Payne 3. Aquí ya está buenísimo, weón. Es un poco triste que esté en inglés, que no esté en español y que tengo que leer mucho, sí. Pero ya me acostumbré un poco de GTA 4, entonces la verdad me da igual. Parce, la música está genial. Escuchen ese remix del primer juego con esos tambores. Se escucha, suena brutal, weón. Gente, en el siguiente capítulo seguiremos este llamado Más Payne 3. Está buenísima la historia, weón. El tema del secuestro de la esposa del marica nos deja en duda. Igual hay una cosa que se sospecho mucho. Sospecho mucho del comando Sombra, porque está rarísimo de que en vez de que lleguen a ver quién está vivo, para sacar la información, a ver quiénes son, de dónde vienen, qué quieren, los maricas llegan ejecutándolos como si nada. Eso es raro, weón. Segundo, el tema es intercambio. ¿Quién putas es el francotirador que está arriba? No nos está disparando tanto a los maricas que quieren el dinero como a nosotros que lo estamos dando. Eso es raro, weón. Es alguien que conocía el intercambio. Seguramente alguien que estaba en la misma habitación ahorita mismo cuando estábamos hablando del tema. Todo está muy sospechoso. Tendremos que averiguarlo esto en los siguientes capítulos de este juegazo llamado Más Payne 3. No se olviden de seguir acá. Chao, chao. Suerte.